Let me be honest with you. If your jollof rice have ever come out soggy or burnt, tasteless, it's not because you don't know how to cook jollof rice. It is because nobody has explained how jollof rice actually works. So in this video, I'm going to tell you step by step on how to cook your jollof rice. Things to avoid so that your jollof rice will not come out soggy, tasteless, or overburnt. So if this is your first time watching me, hi, my name is Alimat. I'm a chef and also a caterer based in Lagos State, Nigeria. I cook and I also give simple tips on how to make your meal. If this is your first time of watching or of seeing my video, please do well to subscribe, like and share, because you will be learning a lot from me. And in this particular video, you're also going to learn a lot, the mistakes to avoid and how to cook a perfect meal. So do well to watch till the end. So today I'm going to break down how to cook perfect jollof rice in a simple way. No stress, no confusion, just perfect, so that you can cook it right every time you want to. So let's dive into it. Before talking about mistakes, let's understand what makes good jollof rice. You see that party jollof rice, that smoky jollof rice. Let's talk about what makes it a jollof rice. So good jollof rice has balanced pepper and tomato flavor. 2, well seasoned rice, separated grain, not soggy, not dry, and rich aroma. Jollof rice is not just rice and stew. It's about process, not rushing. Now, let me tell you one big mistake people make with tomato mix, that their jollof tomato mix. If your tomato base is watery or undercooked, your jollof will be sour and soggy. That is it. So that's why when making your tomato base, your jollof tomato base, it needs patience. You need to be patient. You need to fry it well. Yes, it's very, very important. That will determine the result you are going to get. That's the outcome of your jollof rice. Your tomato mix must be well blended. Yes, that's very important. Then secondly, fry until the fresh tomato smell disappeared totally. Like it's no longer smelling fresh tomatoes and it's no longer sour. Very, very important. Third one is slightly, like it should be thick. You know that, should I say slightly thick? Yes, let me put it like that. It should be slightly thick. Then the oil you are using to fry the tomato base should be floating on top, like it should be on top. You understand? You know, when your stew is ready, when you are making stew, that's normal stew for white rice or whatever, when it is ready, when it is dried, as the water inside is dried and the fresh tomato smell is no longer there, you see the way the oil will come up. Yes, your tomato base, your jollof tomato base should be like that, should be well fried. Because if you rush this stage of frying your tomatoes, it will later rush you. That is it. If you rush to fry your tomato base, it will rush you later and you won't like the outcome. So just calm down and be patient. Another mistake is adding too much water. Yes, you will add the full ocean inside your what's it called, your rice. No, you are making a jollof rice, not soup. Even if you are making soup, you are not going to add water like that. So be moderate with your water. That's why it needs measurement. It's not just about cooking. No, it's not about cooking. These things, like cooking, is a science. It deals with calculation. You will calculate. If you don't calculate the water, even if you did not measure it, at least you should know the amount of water that, like, you can use to cook quarter bag of rice. Yes, let me just start with that. Quarter bag of rice or half bag of rice. You should know the quantity of water to put. If you overput water and the rice will not come out well. It will be sticky and soggy. That's just one thing about jollof rice. I will put a picture here to show you the kind of, like, how it should be, how your jollof rice should be when it is ready. It shouldn't be soggy. It should be like your grain of rice should be separating, and the product of rice you use as well, it matters. The kind of rice you use matters. Like for me, I use my choice. Yes, there is a particular product that is my choice. This one not be advert though. I'm just telling you the one I'm using. You get, it's very, very good. Yes, it's good because your rice will definitely come out well. Except you don't know how to cook it or you not measure your water well. That's when your rice will not come out well. Your stock or water should cover the rice a little. I didn't say you should drown it. You just cover it a little, though, depending on the quantity you are cooking. Because some people, they will say steam doesn't work all the time. Not when you are cooking one bag of rice that steam will work for you. It's not possible. So it deals with, that's why I say it deals with measurement, the kind of the amount of quantity of water you are going to use for your rice. Because once rice absorb water, once you are cooking and you put excess water in your rice, especially jollof rice, once it's absorbed, you can't do anything again. You leave it like that and it will be soggy when it's too much. But if you add little water and along the line the rice consume the water, like absorb the water, but they are still very strong, the rice is still very strong, you can adjust with water. Yes, some cases it's like that. You adjust your rice with water and then you see it will come out well again. That's if you notice on time, because if you did not notice on time, that was when you will see that some rice, they will be ready, that's it will be done, like ready, while some it will still be strong. That's when you'll be seeing white rice inside your jollof rice. Yes, that's the case. Some will absorb the water and it will be cooked, while some they will not. And also, a lot of people, they season after adding their rice. It is very, very wrong. Yes, it is wrong. You first of all season your tomato base. Season it well. The way you know that even when you add your rice, everything will be balanced. Yes, that's how it should be. You don't add your rice before you season. No, now that one are old formats. Before, now old school. Let me just put it that way. You understand? Now we don't do that anymore. You don't do that anymore. You season your tomato base well. Then after that, you will now pour. When your tomato base is ready, you will now pour your rice. That's how it should be. Your stew, that's your tomato base, should taste delicious, should taste nice already before adding your rice. That's how it should be. Because if your tomato base, that's your stew, is tasteless, then your rice will be tasteless and you will not get a good result. That's it. So that's why this thing, it needs calculation and a lot of intelligence to do it. Now, always try to get a good quality grain, that's rice grain. Always try. That also will determine the outcome of your rice. And we don't boil parboiled rice again. No, you wash it with hot water. That's how it's been done. Wash your rice with hot water. Wash it very well. Next thing, you see, there will be no dirt. The water will not be dirty again. When you add your rice, after mixing, that's mixing it, you taste. If there is any necessity for you to adjust with seasoning, that's when you will adjust. But to me, make sure there is no necessity to adjust with seasoning. Yes, because it works perfectly for me. Make sure there is no necessity. Just, straight ahead and get excellent results. You understand? Then after mixing, let's say the first 30 minutes, the heat should be, you cook it with high heat the first 30 minutes. Once it, because the reason why I say you should cook with high heat the first 30 minutes, which works for me, you understand, is because the heat should circulate. You get, the heat should circulate. Like you see the rice boiling. After that 30 minutes, reduce your heat. Very, very important. Reduce your heat. Because if you do not reduce your heat, your rice will burn. Go burn with no good. Forget smoky party. That smoky will turn to burnt. You will cook burnt rice. Especially when you are using firewood. When you are cooking bulk cooking, when you are using firewood, make sure you adjust the heat after 30 minutes. Reduce it so that it will not cook with steam. Then, within that first minute to 30 minutes, the rice have already absorbed the water. You get. Then, you can now cover with foil paper, trap the heat. Or you can even cover with foil paper at first. That from the beginning to trap the heat also. Both way works. Yes, it works. So, that's how you can get a perfect result. Now you see that to cook jollof rice is not hard. All you need is understand the strategy and patience for you to cook it. Yes, that's just all you need. Now, when you follow this method I've just explained now, you will see that your jollof rice game is going to change. Definitely, it will change if you follow it the right way. So, if you have watched to this extent, my guys, my friends, please do well to subscribe, like, and share, and tell me in the comment section how best do you know how to cook your jollof rice, or what are your challenges while cooking your jollof rice. Is it that you don't get that smoky, that jollof rice aroma, yes, flavor? Is it that you don't get it, or is it that it's too soggy, it doesn't come out well? What's your challenges? Let us know in the comment section so that I'll talk about it, so that I will explain more